What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Lightning, and it is Thursday. So you know what goes down on Thursday. We are live with Lightning every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm so sorry. I missed you all last week. I did. I missed you last week. I just went to Guatemala. And I did. And I did. I went to Guatemala. My girl called me Emerald. Y'all know Emerald Green out of Chicago. Super beyond dope artist. She was like, "Hey, I'm going to Guatemala. You want to roll?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go." So we went to Guatemala. We had an amazing time. We had a beautiful penthouse Airbnb. It was super nice. The views were absolutely breathtaking. Like our Airbnb was like overlooking the lake. I'm sure if you're following me, which you should be, because I'm your girl Lightning, you should be following me. You seen the pictures that I posted. And so yeah, it was very interesting. Guatemala was very interesting. I paraglided in Guatemala. OMG. When I say that right there was something. Now that was something. I could not believe. And if you watched my video, I actually was not nervous, but let me tell you why the video makes me look nervous. Okay, so if you've ever paraglided ever before in life, you realize that it is extremely heavy. So the only instructions they give you is to run with hard as you can, like run as hard as you can. Those are the instructions, like straight up. That's all they tell you. Run, do not sit. And they even tell you you're gonna feel like you want to sit, but do not sit, run. So I'm all bundled up, I'm ready to go. And he's like, go. So I start running. And once I took off, I realized that the weight of him, the weight of me, the weight of the parachute was all on my back. So as I am running, I sat like right before I was about to jump off of the cliff. I sat. So we had to back up. So when we backed up, that's when I got nervous. So the video, he was taking the video and he stopped the video when I sat because that was a blooper. I really wish he would have sent it to me because it was actually crazy. So after that, that's when I got super duper nervous. Like I got super duper nervous because I was starting to think like, am I going to be able to carry me, him, and the parachute and run that hard and not sit again? So that was extremely nervous. That's when I got nervous. So the second take video, I'm breathing heavy because I had just ran hard and then I sat down. Whew, I'm telling you, that was something. That was something. But once we got off that cliff, baby, that was amazing. So I'm totally ready. My next bucket list item is to jump from a plane. I am going to skydive. That is going to be amazing. I originally said I was going to wait till 50 and I will be 48 this year. So, but my sister say we going next year. So I guess we going next year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so stay tuned for that. I shall be skydiving next year. Okay. So yeah, that was last week. I went to Guatemala, had a good time. I really did. The food was good. The people were lovely. And my 3 years of Spanish just did not help because I don't speak a lick of Spanish anymore, but I understand it. So I had to download this app, the translator. So I used that to communicate a lot. But yeah, it was quite the adventure. We had a wonderful time. We had some difficulties. The water, we had some situation with the water. We went out to eat, came back, the electricity was shut down. So it was crazy, but it ended up being okay. It ended up being okay. It all worked out. The water came back on, the electricity came back on. But then when we left, We missed our flight. Oh my God. The Airbnb was 3 hours away and we missed our flight. So you live and you learn. It is what it is, but it wasn't our fault. We left in plenty enough time, but it was a lot of traffic. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of traffic. It was 3 accidents and we missed our flight. So we ended up having to go to Miami and then I came home, but everything worked out. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm well. I had a wonderful time. Well needed me time and some sis time. So me and Emerald had a wonderful time. But again, if you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight, it's just an open platform. It's an open platform. You got questions, I got answers. So tonight, you can literally ask Lightning anything. You know what I'm saying? You've been wondering some stuff. You've been seeing me post some stuff. You're like, what Lightning doing? What is she doing? So instead of gossiping and all of that, he said, and I said, and she said, and they said, and blah, blah, blah said, somebody else said, get what I got to say. If you want to know about me, it's me. You know what I'm saying? It's me we talking about. So ask me. You know what I'm saying? Ask me. Don't ask my best friend. Don't ask my sisters. Don't ask nobody. Ask me. You got questions? Ask me. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown, real grown. If it ain't none of your business, it ain't none of your business. But I'm transparent. I'm an open book. So tonight, that's what we're talking about. Ask Lightning anything you want to. Anything. This your moment. It's your moment. What you want to know? What you want to know about Lightning? Huh? What's up, Robert? Yes, I had a wonderful time. It was super dope. It was super dope. And I was just so relaxed. If you watch the videos, definitely go on my Facebook page and watch the videos. I jumped. I did it. And I felt so free and the air was crisp and clean and I wasn't afraid, nothing. I can't describe it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I'm happy that I was blessed and able to experience that. I did hate missing my flight because that was extra money that was not incorporated, you know what I'm saying? But again, you live and you learn. It is what it is, you know. And like I said, I had an amazing time. I really did. So if you're tuned in with me, this goes down every Thursday night. We did miss last night because your girl was in Guatemala, but every Thursday night you can tune in with me, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And next week, it's the third week. And if you were listening a couple weeks ago, I introduced the panel that will be joining me every third Thursday of the month. So the panel will be here next week and we got a really good conversation for you next week. So definitely tune in for that. But again, if you're just chiming in, you are currently live with Lightning. And right now it is an open platform. You can literally ask me anything that you want. If you got questions about things I've been posting. So let's talk about that since, you know, don't nobody want to ask me no questions, you know, but if you're here, you hear it, you listen. That's what we're talking about. So I do have a new online toy store. It is called Lightning's Toy Box. So if you like toys, adult toys, if you're into BDSM or vibrators, I personally love vibrators. I love clitoral stimulation. So I definitely play with my toys for sure. So you definitely can check out my toy website. It is Lightning's LIGHTNINGS toybox.com. So definitely check that out and get all your toys. And if you use, I got a wonderful sale going on right now. In addition to the wonderful prices that are there on the website, there's an additional 10% off if you use code BOOM, BOOM at checkout. You get an additional 10% off. So definitely check out my website. Be adventurous, live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Add some spice to your sex. Talk to your partner and see if they're open to playing with toys. You know, it's a lot of fun playing with toys, you know, and if you're single And now if you're practicing abstinence or whatever, I get it. That's your world. But if you're single and don't want to mingle, but you want to have pleasure, I have plenty of wonderful vibrators for your needs. So definitely check out Lightness Toy Box. And coming soon, there will be a series on my OnlyFans page of me showing and doing tutorials of using some of the toys. So you definitely have to subscribe for that now. So yeah, so that's just a couple of things, you know. Yes, I have an OnlyFans. Yes, I have an online toy store. So that's out there. Got that out there. So definitely check them out. And if you're interested in my OnlyFans, you can go to Lightning the Experience, and it's XXXPERIENCE. So if you got questions about that or you need the direct link, hit me up. You can email me at livewithlightning@gmail.com. You can also email me while we're live on the show if you don't want your comment to be public. I got my email open. You can also, if you don't want to be live on Facebook, you can also tune in and be live directly on YouTube. So just go to YouTube and search at Live with Lightning, LIVE with WITH Lightning, LIGHTNING. So that is the YouTube page. So definitely tune in and check that out. So yeah. So here we go. Let me go to some comments and see what we got going on. Saw them. You look like a big kid. Yes, I did. I felt like a big kid. I did. I was just gliding along, and the gentleman, my pilot, he was so cool. He was laid back, you know. So I almost thought, honestly. So let me tell you how it all went down. So they in like the Ubers there, they have these little cars called tuk-tuks or tuk-tuks or tuk-tuks or something like that. So the first tuk-tuk we had, we really felt good and comfortable with him. So we just kept his number and we kept calling him every time we needed to go somewhere. And so he took me, and I called him and I was like, hey, I want to go paragliding. So I had looked up the place that I wanted to go to. He took me to the place. I get out the car, or the tuk-tuk, and I go to Real World Paragliding. The whole thing is shut down. It's closed. Like nothing's there. So I call him back like, hey, the whole place is shut down. It's closed. Come back and get me. So he comes back to get me. And I'm like, okay, I want to go paragliding. So I found another place, you know. So he took me to this other place and they were booked up. Then he took me to another place. And the lady was like, okay, we can take you, you know, she said, but you got to step on the scale. So I was like, okay, you know, so I get on the scale and she's like, we have a weight limit of 200. And I was like, I look down, I am 210. Oh my God. So back in the gym, I must go. Back in the gym, I must go. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. My head is big or something. I don't know. But I've gained 12 pounds. Last time I weighed myself, I was 196. So yeah, it's bad. So I gotta get my life together for 14 pounds. Yeah, I gotta get my life together. That's a fact. So she couldn't take me because I was overweight. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess I ain't gonna be able to paraglide. I'm over the weight. Then my tuk-tuk driver, his wife was in the car. So she was like, oh, I got a friend. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. What am I getting myself into with a friend? So anyway, she calls her friend, and the friend is like, yeah, I got it. I can handle the heavy weight. So they pulled up on the side of this road and they were like, get out, go get in the van. And I was like, okay, you know, so I literally was like, I felt like I was kidnapped right quick. And riding up the hill and all of that through the mountains. I was like, Lord have mercy, what am I doing? But I did it. And it was amazing. I had a wonderful time. So yeah. But if you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight, just been talking and telling you all about my week. that I did last week. I was in Guatemala, and tonight's discussion is Ask Lightning anything. So if you have questions or anything that you ever wanted to ask me, or you just want to know, or you've been watching and you got questions, or did you is that or what, what you all of that, you can ask me directly. Don't beat around the bush with it. You got something to ask me. Don't ask people associated with me. Don't talk about me behind my back. If you got something to say to me, say it to me. If you're going to talk about me, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I'm always a straightforward person. I ain't never one of them ones that ever got caught up in gossip. So if anybody ever comes to you and say, well, Lightning said, and if I said it, it wasn't, sneaky or undercover behind your back, I can repeat, quote unquote, what I said about you to you. Yeah, I said it. I did. What am I gonna be afraid for? So yeah. But Robert, Fate, I had a wonderful time. It was so fun, and I am so ready to jump out the plane now. I'm ready to skydive. Like, I put my big girl panties on and I jumped off the cliff. So again, we are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night right here, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always email if you got something you want me to talk about, or you got something you want to hear discussed, or just give my opinion on it, or whatever, or anytime during the live, if you have a comment, but you don't want to share it publicly, you can email me at livewithlightning, LIVEWITHLIGHTNING at gmail.com. So Live with Lightning is always available for you. What's up? What's up? If you're just tuning in, you are Live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight, we're talking about Ask Lightning anything. So if you got a question for Lightning, you can put it in the chat. You don't want everybody to know your question, email me, livewithlightning@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? But we here. We just have a conversation. That's all. That's all. And next week, definitely tune in because the panel will be here. The panel will be here, and we will be talking about being in the friend zone. How do you get out of the friend zone? Yeah. So yeah, tune in for that. Tune in for that next week with the panel. And if you're just tuning in, what's up, Deb? If you're just tuning in, you are Live with Lightning. And it goes down every Thursday night. I'm trying to refresh my screen so I can see any comments of what we got going on. So talk to me, I talk back. And definitely you want to support so I can keep creating content and keep bringing you Live with Lightning every Thursday. Definitely you can send stars while the live is going, or you can definitely hit my Cash App at Lightning1, LIGHTNING, and the number 1. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. All right, let me see here. The panel, okay, let's see. What's the social scene over there? In Guatemala, it was just people everywhere. And I think it's a lot of families that are grinding. Like the whole family will come up and everybody has a bucket of something trying to get you to buy something, and I think what I've noticed the most, what I thought was super dynamic, is even the youngest of children were super mature. They were, speaking Spanish, but they were trying to get you to buy, and you see them walking in the middle of the night and going home or whatever. So the level of maturity seems, pretty dope. And is but you can tell it's very poor, but again, I really loved the camaraderie of the family, like literally it was the mom, the dad, the brother, the cousin, the sister, all of them together, and each of them, are coming at you, and they don't take no for an answer. I kept saying, no gracias, no gracias, no gracias. And they were like, just $5, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they wanted me to buy something. So, but the people, one thing, Vaughn, I have to say, I did not ever feel, you know, in different parts of the country, you feel racism or you feel people looking at you a certain way. And we didn't feel that ever. It was always a welcoming feeling, never a moment of, who are you? You know, it was more for the people that were on the street that were selling things. Their objective was to get you to buy because, you know, and they kind of, some of them even tell you their story. For some of the ones that could speak English, they'd be like, I'm just trying to get food. I'm trying to get, you know, help pay my bills. I'm trying to pay for this or that. They would tell you what they're seeking. So, but the maturity level, you know, but the social scene, it seems to me like everybody was full of love because we didn't feel any kind of nothing at all with that. The panel is dangerous. Yes, Erica, you definitely want to tune in next week because we're going to be talking about staying in the friend zone. How do you get out of the friend zone? So that's going to be definitely a good conversation. And thank you, Erica, for sending stars. I love you so much. Mwah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You could be like Erica and send stars, shows, lightness, some love so I can keep bringing this to you. I really do. I appreciate everybody that's been on all of my journeys with me. I truly do. I appreciate it. But if you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning and it goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight, we just talking about asking me anything you want to ask me. Anything you've wanted to know about Lightning. Anything. This your moment. This your moment. This is your moment. Show is. Show is. So if you just tuned in, again, you're live with Lightning and it goes down 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So the folks that are tuned in, y'all don't have nothing y'all want to ask me. Seriously. I have opened up the floodgates. I said anything. I didn't say ask me anything about the poetry world. Ask me whatever. I said anything. So if you ever had a question about Miss Lightning, this your moment. This your moment. Like my girl Victoria Monet, it's your motherfucking moment. That's my shit. I love that song. I love that song. One of my videos on my OnlyFans is far to that too. Whoa. Gotta subscribe to see that though. Gotta subscribe. But yeah. So let me see. Let me see. So I don't know about y'all have nothing to ask me. Seriously, y'all just know everything. Are y'all scared? Let me check my email. Let me see. Or maybe I'm not interested. Don't nobody want to know about me. You don't want to know about me. That's what's up. Oh my goodness. But yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you are just tuning in, I'm so sorry I missed you all last week. Your girl was in Guatemala, paragliding through the skies, letting all my inhibitions out. Like that was super, super dope. And like I said, I am very, very, very confident now at this point to know that I will be able to skydive because that's what I want to do next. That is what I want to do next. I want to skydive next. I'm so adventurous. I have parasailed, I've paraglided now. I have bungee jumped and I have zip lined. Yeah, zip lining was really cool. I enjoyed zip lining as well. So I like adventure. I like adventure, but I cannot, like literally, I cannot wait to skydive. I think that is going to be super dope. Really good friend of mine, Irvin, he skydived and he shared his video. And I was like, oh yeah. I had already wanted to do it, but after seeing his video, I was like, oh yeah, that's next. That is definitely on the bucket list. That is definitely on the bucket list. But again, if you don't want to ask your question in public, you definitely can send me the email at livewithlightning@gmail.com. So definitely keep that in mind that you have that option. And also, if you have something you want to hear me talk about or see discussed on the live, feel free to email me. If you ever want to be a guest, I love me some lightning. I think, we should talk about some stuff together. Definitely email me and we can put it together. livewithlightning@gmail.com. And you can also we're streaming live on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and definitely click the link, just go to YouTube anyway. Everybody get your phone out, go to YouTube and go to @livewithlightning and subscribe, subscribe to my channel and stay in tune with what I got going on. So you can watch there, you can comment there. I'm seeing it. You can email me at livewithlightning@gmail.com, or you can comment while we're live. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tune in for that. But again, this is the Truth Hour with Lightning. You're free to ask me anything that you want to ask me. Anything. What you want to know about lightning? What you want to know about lightning? And again, thank you, Erica. I appreciate the stars. I sincerely do. Takes a lot putting this all together, but I'm down for the grind. I'm down for it. So I appreciate your support of helping me continue on my journey. I really do. Let's see. And if you're just tuning in, you are Live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I cannot believe, don't nobody have no question to ask me. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, y'all already know. Because I talk enough. I speak all the time about what's what or how I feel about whatever. Or maybe my comments are not refreshing. I don't know. But you can tune in again, YouTube sign in Live with Lightning, and you'll see the video live, and you can watch previous episodes as well. So if you are not able to be here with us live on Thursday because you at Forest Park for Twilight Tuesday on a Thursday, or you're watching another podcast, because I know my real good friend, he's got Tuesdays Up in Smoke on a Thursday, and it goes down on Thursday night at the same time. So definitely, if you can't, if you're watching that, definitely come back and tune in, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel though. Okay. Make sure that you're following me on Poet Lightning, my Facebook page. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you go check out Lightning's Toy Box, LIGHTNINGS toybox.com for all of your adult toy needs. Don't be scared. And like I said, coming soon, my next series on my OnlyFans, I will be doing tutorials of playing with my toys in the toy box. So definitely tune in and subscribe for that. Okay. Okay. So let me see here. I am refreshing my screen. As I just know. Let's see. Here we go. Let me check these comments. When did I start my OnlyFans? Make sure I scroll up. Put you on the program. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Erica. You definitely can tune in. I started my OnlyFans in August of last year. August of last year. August of last year. And so I had started the page, gone through the process of getting approved, and I went hard with my promotions like right before my birthday. So like that was my birthday was the coming out party. How long have I had an OnlyFans? Since August of last year. Big dang. Yes. Why did I start my OnlyFans? So originally, I started the OnlyFans because I was just looking. I took a hard look at myself and realized that I am a sexual being, always have been my entire life. I don't know if it's associated with the abuse that I went through as a child or what, but I have been a sexual being my entire life. So I'm really at the point, I just came to the point where I was owning that truth, of not keeping it under the rug or anything. Anybody that's ever rocked with me, anybody that's ever known me, you've witnessed my sexuality. I'm very sensuous, even how I dress, you feel my energy. My energy is real. My energy is powerful. I know what I possess. So I'm no longer denying. I'm not in denial of who I am and what I possess and the magnitude of power that I have. I'm just stepping into it completely, So when I discussed on previous conversations about my throat chakra being unblocked, that is exactly what I'm talking about. I am completely stepping into that power. So as you all know, I am currently married. So when that came to me of why my throat chakra was blocked and what it was that I felt I wasn't living 100% in my truth, I presented all of this to my husband, and I told him, I said, hey, this is how I'm feeling now. This is what I want to do. I explained everything to him. I explained the opportunity. I showed him the potential of the income that could be earned from me having conversations with other women that were doing the OnlyFans and some other celebrities that were doing the OnlyFans, just looking at the potential. And I honestly wanted to step into that world. I wanted to be completely into the sexual naughty world, like that's where I'm comfortable at. And honest, that's the real. So I did. I sat down, we had a conversation about it, and he was 100% with it. Like he was like, okay, I can see the potential. I can see the money. I am with it. But we got to be discreet because I am who I am. And then he flipped the script, so, but I was very upfront and forthcoming of why I wanted to do that. We were having issues in our relationship as it related to sex. So I saw this as an opportunity to help us sexually, to be able to have him watch me perform and see us perform in video and graphic. And he was all with it. You know what I'm saying? And I was in a happy space because I was like, I'm able to live out my freak for real, so that's what happened. So that is why we started it. We actually started together. And again, like I stated, he flipped the script, and that's understandable. That's fine. And at this point, we are moving forward with getting a divorce, which is absolutely fine with me. I get it, I can't expect anybody else to be on my wavelength, but this is where I am and this is where I'm going. So whatever falls along the side, is what it is, but I'm living my truth and doing what I want to do. And again, this is my happy space, it's me. And like I stated, I've always been a sexual being. So why not make it profitable? Which I've always done that too, so, but yeah, here I am. So if you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight we are asking Lightning anything that you want to ask. So yeah, that's why, I had reached the level of wanting to be back in my original sexuality, which I was always that in the beginning, you know. So if you've ever had sex with me or been intimate with me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when is my next spoken word performance? I don't have anything booked right now. I do, we're in negotiations, but I think there's an erotic show that I'll be hosting in August. So I don't have all the details of that. I think they're working on the contract and the finalization of the flyer and the location and everything. So that will be the next show that I'm performing in and hosting, and it will be an erotic show. And I am actually in the process of bringing another show back. So I'm just trying to get the right space, you know, and get that started. And it will be a monthly show. I will not be doing a weekly show as far as an open mic, but it will definitely be something we will do monthly. So if you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So beginning of the show, we talked about my last week. Your girl was in Guatemala paragliding. And this week, we are talking about any questions that you might have, anything you wanted to ever ask Lightning. So I appreciate the people who have asked questions, because I know I speak on it quite often. So I appreciate you just being forthcoming and asking. Why did you do an OnlyFans? Why? What are you doing? What is that? Why? I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Let me refresh the screen. I hate if I don't get your don't think I'm not responding. I don't know. It's like a delay with the comments. So I'm really sorry about that. But if you're just tuning in and you have a question for me, you can ask. Like tonight, this is Ask Lightning, anything that you want to know. Anything that you want to know. Anything that you want to know. You know, how often do you get that? Just somebody just give you the opportunity to ask them any question that you might have but I actually prefer that, you know. I really do, because that's the type of person I am. If I notice something, if I see something, and I will come directly to the horse. Like, hey, I saw this. Someone like, what's up? And I mean, again, it's your choice to say, hey, that's none of your business. But at least I asked. I would never go to so-and-so and be like, did you see so-and-so had posted? What you think? I mean, not that I don't do that. Like I have, but that's normally like with the besties. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see that or whatever? But it ain't really like no direct talking about you. I ain't talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something I truly want to know about you, I'm not dependent on somebody else's situation or somebody else what they got to say about you or whatever. I'm gonna ask you directly. And you have the option to tell me what I'm asking or answer my question or tell me it ain't none of my business, which I can respect that too, Yes, the online store, men can definitely shop on it. I have cock rings. There are the flashing devices. If you're into BDSM, so definitely just check it out. Check it out. There's even some games on there. Like if you want to add some, spunk to your love life, play the dice game. You've got to be adventurous, just my thoughts. You do what you do, but I think it adds an extra element in your relationship, in your situationship, whatever you got, what kind of ship you got going on, it adds a level, and especially if both parties are on the same page, it definitely adds a level. But it's just a great feeling. You have to admit, it's a great feeling being able to have an open conversation with whomever you're dealing with, and y'all be on the same page and not all that sneaky lying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is played out. We grown. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. So definitely men can support the online store for yourself because there are some amazing cock rings on there. And again, the flashing devices. There's even some full what's the word I want to call them? Like mannequins or the blow up dolls, you know what I'm saying? If that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? Just like women, we got our battery operated boyfriend. You can have your blow up sis, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely check it out. So just go to Lightnings with an S, LIGHTNINGS toybox.com and check out all that I have. And I have an amazing sale going on right now. The whole site, everything is on sale. And if you enter code BOOM, BOOM, you get an additional 10% off. So definitely check it out. Surprise your girl. You know what I'm saying? There's several clitoral stimulations, some nipple stimulation. There's oils, there's condoms, flavored condoms, dental dam for the sisters that like sisters, you know. So all of that. Just check it out. Check it out. I have over a lot of items. There's 5,000 items on my website. So definitely go check it out and definitely support. I appreciate those who have supported thus far, but go visit lightningstoybox.com. So yeah, to answer your question, Vaughn, yes, men can shop on the site. And I definitely want you to, either for yourself or for your lady, you know, either for yourself or for your lady. She will thank you. And I just think that's a good conversation to have, you know, to see if your mate is interested in playing with toys, you know. I mean, men get, you know, stimulated too. And a lot of men get intimidated by toys. And I don't, you know, I don't think they should, but to each his own. You know, I think it just adds an extra flavor, you know, it adds an extra to it, you know. And if he's open and willing to allow you to take him there, or you allow him to take you there, I think is dope, you know. I think it's dope. Am I planning on having a toy party? Yes, I am. So the details about that are coming soon. I will be vending at some events coming up this July. So definitely I'll be sharing the flyers about that. But yeah, I'll be out there. I'll be out there. I want to be your point of contact for all of your toy needs. So if you need lubricants, you need pop rocks, you need specialty toys for bachelorette parties, any of that, just go check out my site. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Just go to, if you feel like playing, get in the toy box, lightningstoybox.com, you know? And like I said, pretty soon you will have, I'll have the tutorials up on my OnlyFans of some instructions. Because sometimes, you know, you get these things and you like, am I using it right? Like the first time, like people were raving about the rose, you know, like how, oh, I was this, and that. So I bought the rose. And when I first used the rose, I was like, I don't really think the rose is all that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't really think it just didn't do it for me. Like, I don't know. And again, it focuses on clitoral stimulation, and I absolutely love clitoral stimulation. That's why I love oral sex way more than penetration. I enjoy penetration as well, but if I had a preference, I want oral, you know, and I like giving oral too. So the whole oral aspect is the best. That's my world there, you know. But anyway, I wasn't all that. The rose just didn't do it for me. But I think I wasn't really using it right. You know what I'm saying? So when I used it again, it was a whole tsunami going on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I think I like the rose. You know, maybe I just didn't have it in the right position. I don't know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But when I got it right, it was right. And the rose is available at lightningstoybox.com. And don't forget, when you visit the site, if you want to purchase anything in your cart, use coupon code BOOM and you get an additional 10% off. So right now, I'm telling you, I got a whole site-wide sale. So definitely check it out. And on top of the sale that's on there, you get an additional 10% off. So definitely check out the site. But yeah, men will be able to attend the event. Big Dame, yeah. Men will be able to attend the event for sure. You definitely need to buy something. You know, you might have a special lady in your life and definitely want to get her something, you know, she'll love it. I'm telling you. So you go to lightningstoybox.com, Big Dame, and get anybody special in your life, something special, you know, get them together. If you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the show we've been talking about my week. So last week I went to Guatemala. So you got to just, you know, you can rewatch the show live, or you can go to YouTube, watch previous shows. Just go to YouTube and it's at Live with Lightning. You can see previous episodes and you can also be watching live tonight. So if you missed us the beginning, we started 8. Want to go back, rewatch it, but definitely tune in, definitely subscribe, definitely be here every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But tonight, like I said, we talked about me in Guatemala last week, and then it's an open platform to ask Lightning literally anything. So if you have a question that you want to ask, then you definitely want to ask me right now. If you don't want to be live with your question, you can email me at livewithlightning@gmail.com, or you can type it in the chat and I'm going to see it. Or you can be live with us on YouTube. I'm everywhere. I'm out here. I'm in these streets. Well, I'm actually not in the streets. I'm like on the internet waves. I'm in the waves. You know, so yes, so definitely men will be able to attend the events. But definitely check out my website, lightningstoybox.com. So yeah, there's parties coming. I will be vending at events. I will have products on hand, but you can also always visit my website. Always visit my website. Again, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. So stay tuned for the events that I'm putting together or going to be a part of. Maybe not so much putting together, but I will definitely be a part of and or vending. But like I stated, the flyer will be coming out soon, but I will be doing an event in July. And there's also an erotic event that I will be hosting and vending there as well in August, but I'm just still gathering all the details, but I will definitely share that with you all so that you can definitely come out and support. Keep applying pressure. You doing your thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pressure. That's the goal. That's it. Just being me. Just being me. Welcome to me. Welcome to me. Welcome to me. Welcome to me. So talk to me. I talk back. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all your questions, Vaughn. I really do. I appreciate. Thanks, Big Dame, for sending stars. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. If you're just tuning in, you are live with Lightning. It goes down every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Thursday night. And if you at the park for Twilight Tuesday on a Thursday, I don't even know if they're even calling it Twilight Tuesday, but if you're at Forest Park for the concert, you can still be live, put your earphones on, whatever, you know. Or like, again, you can come back, subscribe, go to Poet Lightning YouTube page or Facebook page, all of them. Make sure you're following me on all social networks. Make sure you're following me on all social networks. And again, I appreciate everybody that sent stars tonight. Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Big Dame. I love it. I love you all. I truly do. And I appreciate asking me questions. You know what I'm saying? So this is the open platform. If you've got something you want to ask me, You got questions? I got answers. I got answers. And I'm telling the truth, you know? I am telling the truth. Sorry about that. So again, you just tuned it in. We've been on since 8 o'clock. It goes down every Thursday night. Stay with me. Every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And next week, on the third week of every month, we will have the panel discussion. And if you tuned in for the panel last month, it was off the chain. It was dope. So definitely tune in for the panel discussion. And we're going to be talking about being in the friend zone. How do you get in the friend zone? How do you get out of the friend zone? You know, from both perspectives. So it should be a very interesting conversation. But definitely tune in with us next Thursday for the panel discussion. And I look forward to seeing you there. Absolutely. So let me refresh my comments and see. Let me see here. Really sorry that happens. I'm sorry, because I don't like dead air. Y'all know I'm live, but for some reason there is always a delay on my comments. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure it out so that I can see the comments as they go along. So if you have commented, I'm sorry, it is not refreshing. Okay, here we go. I just got to refresh. Do you feel that your new take on life has inspired others to come out in the open about their sexuality? Yes. 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 I'm absolutely 100% sure of it. I have had the conversation with several people that they have said, because of you, I am this, or I am doing this, or I feel more comfortable doing this, you know, whatever, what have you, you know, that it's, and it's not for everybody. Everybody, so many people need to realize that, you know, there are different lanes for everybody. There is a lane for that type. There's a lane for that type. There's a lane for that type. All I'm saying is be whoever you are. If you are this, be that. But if you're also this, be that. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Be real. Be who you are. And whatever that looks like. And don't be ashamed to live in that, you know? Like, honestly, I mean, if you're a drug addict, do your drugs. Like, that's your life. I'm not condoning that. But if that's what you want to do with your life, you know the consequences, you know the risks, live your life. If you are bisexual, if you're gay, if you're whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you have this feeling inside of you that you feel this sexual energy, be that, you know, like I am really going full force in the whole sex industry. It is a multi-billion-dollar business, and I want some of that money. It is what it is, you know. Everybody's having sex. I mean, like, let's not sugarcoat that, you know. But people are more in the closet and more reserved, and no, yeah, I don't want to talk about that in public. Well, I'm the voice. Let me be that, you know. So there's that. But I definitely 100% sure, Vaughn, because I've had a couple of people, we've had that conversation. Like, we literally have had that conversation that I have helped them get to wherever they thought they wanted to be and wasn't there. And now they're there and they're in their truth and they're loving it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's amazing. Whatever that is, that's all I'm saying. Like, all I'm saying. Whatever it is. I'm not trying to change no life. I'm not trying to influence nobody. None of that. You know, you're just on my journey with me. And if my journey brings out the freak in you, then so be it. The freak been in you. You know what I'm saying? It's been there. It ain't my fault. You just been keeping it dormant or keeping it quiet. And that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Seriously. Seriously. I'm not saying be like me. I ain't saying none of that. I am who I am, and I'm just sharing it with you. That's it. You know, what I like, what I don't like, what I'm into, what I'm not into. But if you're just tuning in, you've been live with Lightning, or if you tuning in, you super late because we started at 8 o'clock. But it goes down every Thursday night, live with Lightning, right here on Poet Lightning Facebook page, or you can tune in live at YouTube. Just go to @Live with Lightning. If you are ever on the live and you don't feel comfortable sharing your comment in the comments publicly, you can email me at livewithlightning@gmail.com. If you have a subject that you want to hear me talk about, or you want to join the live with me, you want to feel this energy too, you want to be with your girl live on Thursday, hit me up, livewithlightning@gmail.com, and we're going to put it together. And next week, like I mentioned earlier, every third Thursday of the month, we will have the panel. And it's going down. The panel is super dope. We got JB Smooth, we got Elise, and then we've got King, so definitely tune in for next week. We're going to be talking about being in the friend zone. How do you get out of the friend zone? So that's going to be a very, very, very good conversation. I promise you. So you don't want to miss that. So tune in next week for sure, but tune in every week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're busy, I get it. I understand. Make sure that you are subscribed to Poet Lightning Facebook page. Make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel @Live with Lightning. You can go back and watch previous shows. You can be live with us on YouTube. Whatever it is, keep rocking with me. Keep showing love. I appreciate everybody that sent stars tonight. It helps me keep going. I really do. I'm just growing. You growing with me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you rocking with me. I appreciate you on this journey with me. And if being on my journey with me, being on this journey with me opens up something for you that you've been holding back, or you have not been living in your truth, and I'm helping you to come out of that shell, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? So be it. I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? I truly am. And I appreciate you being here with me, being here supporting me, all of that. I do. So we got 2 more minutes. If you have anything that you want to ask Lightning, any questions that you might have, something you've been wondering, you've been seeing my posts, and is it that? None of that. Come directly to me. So we are live. We on the airwaves. We live. So if you got a question for me, you got a comment, you got something to say, you got anything, talk to me. I talk back. And yes, so are you trying to be the next female Hugh Hefner? No, I am just being Lightning. You know what I'm saying? I am just expounding on all of this sexual energy that I have. That's it. That's all. I'm not trying to be like nobody. I am Lightning, been Lightning. It's just a lot of stuff about me a lot of people just didn't know, or kind of wondered, suspect, I don't know. But now I'm just walking in that completeness. I totally, and when I say this with a very firm, I truly understand who I am. I truly understand the power I possess. And that's it. That's all. So I'm walking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking it. And I'm super proud of myself, whether you are or not, because everything that I've said that I wanted to do, I'm doing it. And that's more important than anything. And the fact that my children, my mother she would be like, oh my God, I love it. Like, me and my mother had these kind of conversations, so if my mother were here, she would be super proud of me. in all of my sexuality. If you all ever came to my birthday show where my mom was the surprise comic, she was up there talking big shit. So when I say my mama know her daughter, she's super proud of me right now. So all of that Helen Griswold energy on me, and I'm already powerful that I know, and I've totally stepped into that. I'm coming. I'm out here. It is what it is. Welcome to Lightning. But definitely go check out the toy box, livewithlightning@gmail.com. Go to lightningstoybox.com. If you're interested in my OnlyFans, then definitely I can inbox you, get the link for that. But there's a whole new series coming with me doing tutorials with my toys from Lightning's Toy Box. So you definitely want to subscribe for that, men and women, you know, do your thing. Is what it is. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me see. I got one more question. I see my screen will refresh right at the last hour, right at the last minute. Girl, you know, I love your transparency and your energy. You are inspiring for real, for real. Facts. I appreciate that. And I love you. And I love everybody that tuned in tonight, and definitely appreciate all the stars sent. And again, tune in next Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Live with Lightning. We will have the panel discussion. But again, thanks for tuning in. Peace and love. Mwah!